It has been a minute. Let me just confirm that everything is working as intended. I should be live and I should be hopefully coming through. Hello, hello. I should be live. Okay, there we go. Awesome. It is confirmed that we are live and that this is happening right now. Yeah, so it's been a minute since I've streamed Minecraft. I fell off a little bit on my old world, unfortunately, my old solo survival world. Um, I think I might have lost it in the transfer from PS4 to PS5. Um, yeah, it's pretty rough times. But honestly, it's nice and refreshing to just get into a new world. And this happens to be my new world. Um, I'm playing on it with some friends, um, and my girlfriend's on it as well sometimes. But yeah, it's mostly the three of us, me and two friends. Um, yeah, my friend owns it. It's pretty nice. It's lightly modded, so you can see there's a goose here. This is from the Naturalists add-on. We also have the Weapons Fusion add-on, which is what this is from, a flower hook, which is like a grappling hook. What else do we have? We have the Mob Weapons add-on, so there's some modded weapons where you can like take mobs' genes and make them into weapons. I forget if there's anything else. There was a shader pack, but I think we dropped it because it made it too laggy. And honestly, this world is pretty laggy with just those three mods on it. So yeah, the main like lag differences is obviously everything is moving kind of in slow motion. Um, like the player isn't affected, like there's no rubber banding or anything, but when you're building, it can be kind of annoying because blocks might not place properly or disappear. So it's not super ideal, but it's not totally oppressive. Like it's not horrible. Um, yeah, what else did I want to say? I mean, I guess let's just dive in. This is a server tour, so I'm going to be showing off. I'm only going to be showing off stuff that I've contributed to or built solely myself. But this world has a lot of different spots, a lot of different builds. But I'm only going to be showing the ones that I have personally contributed to or done solely on my own. So that's the stipulations of this tour. Um, we're starting off here in my starter house. This is where it all started, where it all began. This was my first pet, Mr. Goosington. He's very important in my life. Uh, but yeah, I mean, it was early days back then. This was the very start of the world, and yeah. See, so we got some diamonds up in here. Yeah, I mean, since then, I feel like I've been in here, rearranged some stuff, put random stuff in. Other people were in here too. Like I shared this house with like two or three people when we first started the world. Look at that. Look at that. Creeper. All right. So yeah, I mean, started off, and this was where it all started. I shared this house with three people. Um, yeah, there were more people on the realm back at the start, but a lot of people had fallen off. So yeah, exiting here, we're going to be checking some of the farms out. We have decent selection of farms. We have the, regular wheat farms and stuff. Get out of here. I don't feel like doing that. I'm trying to obfuscate my camera a little bit here. I don't know if you can tell, but there are some decent builds that I'm saving that are kind of right behind me. So coming up here, we have obviously cocoa beans, We have the dripstone lava farm, a little bit of beetroot. Down here, this is the first mine shaft that I built. Got a lot of diamonds from down there. Um, Also in this mod, from the Fusion's weapon mod, um, there's this thing called a sun orb, which is basically a three by three mining device that goes like 20 blocks. So you throw it and it mines for you in like a 3 by 3 tunnel. So that's made strip mining in this world very, very convenient. So I think the next thing that we do, we saw all the farms. This is my next house that I built. So that was the starter house. Coming over here, I then built this once we were a little bit richer. Very nice. So there's 3 levels. The downstairs is storage, utilities. This is the weapons fusion bench. So this is where you make the fusion weapons. Very nice stuff over here. E-chest, anvil, all the essentials. Over here, this is a pet room, so we keep some dogs in here. And then going up to the bedroom, it's very cute up here. We have hyenas, a whole family of hyenas. We have some hamster carriers with hamsters in them. Some plushies, so yeah, this is where we keep the flowers and dyes. I share this house with my girlfriend. Very nice. This is her ender chest, I think. Oh yeah, she's balling. Oh, she's maxing out axes and shovels. Nice. Going upstairs, this is bulk storage. Oh, there's a hole in my roof. Oh no. Okay. So yeah, this is bulk storage. This is where I keep a lot of things that I, have too much of. Like I think. Okay, well here's the redstone chest. I don't have too much of that, but carrots, I did have too much of that, and then I used them all making a carrot field, which you'll see later. Warped stems, those are all for projects. I've used them. Bamboo, leaves, leaf litter, I know I have a lot of. Sugarcane, I should have a lot of. Yeah, decent amount. That's for rockets and stuff. Ice, I went kind of hard one day getting ice. But yeah, lots of stuff. I'm getting a bunch of nether bricks for a build. Yeah. We have the enchantment set up, very nice. But yeah, I guess a lightning strike maybe burn those down. I actually don't know. Can fire burn the stairs? Maybe. I don't know. I'm stupid. Alright. So let's go ahead and move on. We're going to check out the zoo, which I kind of helped contribute to this, but it was mostly my girlfriend that built this. We're going to obfuscate the camera a little bit here. So we have bear, we have moles, we have a cheetah, we have goose and duck, we have kangaroos, hedgehogs, what else? Warthogs, skunks, giraffes. These guys, yeah, they really don't like staying in their pen. Ostrich. What else? Sloth. Oh my gosh. Beaver. Tortoises. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. There's more. And there's more. Oh, we got a hippopotamus. Big boy. Capybara. What's this? Red panda. The red pandas are so cute. What's this? Otters. Aw. Their noises get a little bit annoying. We have the deer. Alright, and that is, I think, the full thing. There is this, which is a nice little, like, bug sanctuary area. Oh, yeah, the kiwi bird is in there. This is the aviary, I think. I didn't build this, unfortunately. It looks very nice, though. This is obviously another little place. This is the aquarium. There's some good things in there, I guess. We have our happy ghast. We got all the essentials, sheep, cows. We actually only have one pig over here. Lots of wheat farms. Sugarcane farm. Carrots. And this is my auto sugarcane farm. So if we check the chest, it auto gathers it. And for some reason stores it, like, puts it in the middle. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, then that brings us to the last build on this area, and I built this because I wanted a cool place. I wanted to do a big build, and I wanted a cool place to store a lot of items. So I made this, which I know doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it's meant to be a storage facility. So coming in the front door here, it's a very nice entrance. I really enjoyed building this. Have the walkway here, and then this was my attempt at a void floor, which I don't think it came out horrible, but it's definitely not, it's not the most amazing. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Coming up, this is not finished up here, but I have my auto sorter up here, so I can just, quickly dump a bunch of stuff into it. The only thing is the server is a little laggy, and everything is basically in slow motion, so this machine would normally take a while to sort a bunch of items, but on this server, my goodness, it takes a very long time. I think I've dumped an inventory of stuff into it, and I counted it out, or I set a timer, and it was around like 20 to 25 minutes to fully sort everything. And even after that, the lag makes it miss a lot of items, so it doesn't fully do its job. So it's a little disappointing, but at least I can say I built it, and I'm pretty sure it would work on like a solo single-player world. So yeah, I mean, if we could get a little peek at the redstone back here. I obviously followed a tutorial for this one, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, a little bit disappointed, and I think that's kind of why I lost the motivation to finish this build. This is mostly done. There was going to be like a little pergola here for the water elevators, and then a section over here that just had like walls of chests, so it was going to be another bulk storage area. But yeah, pretty unfortunate there. Oh, one thing that I do like, and we're flying away anyway, is this is built like an observatory. So there's a slit down the top that you can elytra out of, and that was specifically designed so we can get a little aerial view here. Here's the front. Side. Go all the way around. Very cool. And you can elytra fly into it. Just like this. Ow. Alright. This is our nether portal. I'm actually gonna skip one thing that I wanted to show you guys, but we're gonna walk up to this because this is a much bigger build. This is technically the last thing I'm gonna show you, but it's also a very big area. And this is, honestly, this build is kind of, not this build specifically, but this kind of build is why I like Minecraft so much. It was everyone that's currently playing on the server came together and was like, let's build this. And we started riffing off of each other, and eventually some lore emerged of what this area is and stuff. And yeah, we have fun with it. And that's kind of why I like Minecraft so much. But yeah, we're approaching what we have called Nannerland. which is very nice. And I'm going to be honest, approaching this gate, it's probably not the most exciting. But, yeah, this is just the beginning. Approaching, yes, this is the gate that separates Nannerland from the outside world. It's pretty awesome. It's not like fully finished, but yeah, it's a work in progress. So yeah, exiting this door, we'll actually exit it backwards because I think this side looks way better. Boom. Very nice. Yeah. So, coming over here, we get the big view. You can see, of course, massive castle. Very nice. That is the Royal Nanner Castle. We got Carrot Field on the left, Wheat Field on the right. Coming down the path, very nice. See a bunch of bees. Aw. Doing their business. Oh wow, they're really sloshing around in there or something. We got the pig pen with kitties tied up inside of it. And yeah, we'll hold off on the castle. Ooh, there's another pen over here. I don't think there's no animals in it, but that's for cows eventually. This area is still under construction, but we are in the very late stages. Like, we are wrapping up and are about ready to, call this done. So this is the farmer's house. There's actually no farmer living here at the moment, but we intend to get one very shortly. Over here is the chicken coop, but right now it only has one turkey in it. So it's very nice. All right, now we can approach the Royal Manor Castle. Actually, no, let's take a little detour. You can see the front door here. Villager out front doing his thing. Coming on down here, we have the Mariposium, which is supposed to be like a butterfly enclosure, but the one guy that made this has kind of given up on it because they are very finicky. The butterflies seem to despawn a lot and not... Yeah, it's pretty hard. But yeah, that's what that's for. Coming down the path even further, we have the lagoon. This is a very nice area. I dug out the trench and made the water sources and flowing water and stuff. I incorporated this. I thought it looked pretty cool. And then my one friend, Robo Hobo, came on in and added all the foliage and the decorations and stuff, and it looks amazing. I'm very happy with how this turned out. And the little park bench, like, yes, this is beautiful. We'll come down here and fish sometimes, which is pretty fun. All right. Now moving back up to the Royal Nanner Castle. This, obviously, you can tell, pretty big. Took us a while to build. But yeah, this was mostly a product of me and Robo Hobo. We collabed on it, built it together, spent many hours doing it. We're currently in the process of getting these trims down. They're all going to have like different trims, different colors, and different weapons. We're hoping. I think we could do, so we have crossbow, trident, bow. Oh my gosh. If we grind for a mace, and then what's another weapon? Like an axe? I don't know. But then we're going to have different tiers of swords. So, like, is that, I think that's diamond. I don't know. But iron. Oh man. Maybe, I wonder if we could put modded weapons in their hands. That would make it a lot easier. But yeah, you get the idea. So yeah, entering the Royal Manor Castle, you approach the throne, and there's pews here. Oh, what? There was a painting here. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Um, so yeah, you approach the throne. This sloth isn't supposed to be front and center. He's like a side character. But yeah, you approach the throne, and oh, there's Sergeant B. Nanner. All right. So this is where the lore really starts. This is Sergeant B. Nanner, and yeah, he's the king of Nannerland at the moment. Um, we also have on the side here. This is Dr. P. Nutbutter. And he is one of Sergeant B. Nanner's right-hand men. He's one of his bodyguards as well. The two, yeah. Over here, it's Harambe, of course. You know him. He's also one of Sergeant B. Nanner's bodyguards. Right here, he's not named, but his name is Daniel the Sloth. He is Sergeant B. Nanner's wife. It's complicated. Um, but yeah, so Nannerland is, of course, ruled by the Nanner family, and Sergeant B. Nanner is the person that just inherited the things. So yeah, we had a whole like inauguration, and it was amazing. Unfortunately, Sergeant B. Nanner's father passed away due to an accidental beast ravaging in his bedroom. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Um, so yeah, that's basically everything you need to see there. And then we come up the stairs, and this takes us to the royal meeting room. And this is where royal meetings are held and where decisions are made and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty lit. Coming out here is the guard posts and the balcony area. So you can walk back into the meeting room, come out here, get a breath of fresh air, look over the grounds. And these all spiral down back to the front entrance. Hello, villager. So yeah, very nice there. I think these actually need a little bit more work, but it's whatever. Hello, dude. And then coming into here, this is the map room. So you can see the Royal Nanner area. This is the front gate coming in. You got the fields and then main castle. Very nice. This is updated frequently. Coming over here, we actually never came over here, but this is the Royal Library, where royal books are kept and stuff. But also keep in mind the royal family censors a lot of the books that are in there. So, yeah. In here, this is the bakery. So this is where you get your bread and stuff. This guy should be, yeah, a butcher. I know that kind of doesn't make sense, but whatever. Yeah. It's also a deli. It's a bakery deli combo. Yeah. So we'll come back over here, back up the stairs. And then we're going to go all the way up to the top, which is where the real cool stuff is. No, but this is the royal bedroom. It's a little bit cheesy. We really went for the nanner yellow theme. This is the royal bathroom. It's pretty nice. But yeah, this is where King Nanner, the previous king, was killed in his sleep by a loose beast. Yeah, pretty bad. Yeah, so that's the majority of the castle, but we do still have this over here, which is the servants' quarters slash main like grounds. So yeah, you can see there's a bunch of villagers. For some reason, all of the iron golems only spawn in this room, which is pretty weird. But yeah, this is the servants' quarters up here. And this is still like technically under construction. But this tower over here is mostly complete. So you can come up here, and then you got the windows that overlook the village. which is nice. This is not a natural village. Oh, dude. How'd you get all the way up here, bro? What the heck? So yeah, this side of the pillars is not done, but this side has the staircases that are needed. So yeah, very nice. Coming down. This is the bottom of the pillar, and it takes us out into the main courtyard, which is very nice. Lots of bees and stuff. We got Sleepy Dude. Yeah, this is where we keep the dragon egg. And yeah, it's pretty nice. And then leaving here, we have the village. Super nice, pretty quaint, very dinky houses. These are all built by us, unfortunately. It was a pretty big task. So yeah, we've got the stables and hay storage, and this guy lives here. Who is he?
Huh?
He's a cleric. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, stables. We're gonna get some more horses. Well, actually, right now we have a skeleton horse, a zebra, and an alpaca. All, or llama, all in the horse stables. So we don't have a single horse in there, but whatever. Coming over here, more houses, and then we come to the town center, which has a bunch of different workstations and vendors and stuff. I mean, none of this is, it's functional if you trade with them, but these guys aren't really here for trading. I have the slave villagers somewhere else, These guys are meant to, be free and do business amongst themselves, I guess. So yeah, nice little town center. We got some funny houses, like this guy's sleeping in a dirt hut. This guy up here left his door open. Oh, no one's in here. But yeah, that's kind of just like a cave. Like vines and stuff in it. I think the most luxurious house for villagers is up here. It's like a 3-person. Yeah. Where is everyone? There's one guy up here. Like, every single one of these beds used to be full. Are they... Oh, no. Are they dying? Are they getting trapped somewhere? That's the question. They're not, like, falling down here, are they? I doubt it, man. Okay. Well, whatever. We had a lot of villagers, so I don't know what's happening with them. But it seems like possibly they're going somewhere. Okay. Interesting. I'm kind of concerned, but yeah. All right. Well, I mean, they should all be in bed, right? Are these beds like full? Oh, they are kind of full. Maybe this is where they're going. I mean, that's not that many. Where else is it? Maybe I need to get some bread or something. Make sure they repopulate. Probably, but I'll hold off on that. I mean, the last stop. Well, second to last stop. There's another portion of this that is important as well. We come up here, and this is one of my other friend's base, and he is the royal beekeeper. Very nice. Lots of, beekeeping stuff. This is, if you can see here, this is Granule's mansion. Oh! Where is Granule? Where is Granule? What is that? I didn't do anything. I didn't do it, I swear. What the? I think I can hear him. Wait. Where is he? Oh, he's all the way back in the corner. Oh my gosh. Hi, Granule. Alright, yeah. That's Granule the Flayer. He's retired. Yeah, this is my friend's house. I'm not gonna do too much here, but yeah, I didn't build that. But yeah, coming back here. All right. Sorry about that. I got a call from a very important person. It was Robo Hobo. He said he's getting on soon. So that's nice. But I am going to be wrapping up stream before he gets on, just because we usually talk on FaceTime, so it's not ideal for streaming purposes. But yeah, this is the last section that I'm going to show you guys. This is the dungeon. Coming down here. Very creepy. The dungeon. This is where bad guys like Pinguina's son are kept when they're on hold for transport. This is where criminals like Pinguina are kept on hold. This is where mass murderers like Baron von Stench are kept. Oh, he literally just farted as I walked by. But yeah, he's in here for stinky terrorism. That was on B Nanner's inauguration day. Pretty intense. But yeah, that's all the prisoners. I think there's going to be some villagers put in here at some point for not working and also wearing a green coat. So, yeah, that's going to be probably the punishment, just straight into jail. There is this like lower section, which I think is for like higher, like more dangerous criminals. It's a little bit more secure, but like there's like blood on the floor here, and this. Yeah, what the? Okay, I guess that thing is like broken or something. Oh, this gate up here is broken too. Oh no. Oh, there's a barrel here with blood in it. Oh, blood and a baton and oh, a diary. Let's read the diary. So yeah, this is another lore piece. Guard G. Gibson's diary. Day 1. Guard duty's getting boring. Gonna start a diary, lol. Day 2. Ever since that beast moved in down here, I haven't felt as safe during my night shifts alone. Oh, so there was a beast that was down here. Day 3. Lil B Nanner has taken an interest in administering the weakness potions on the beast. I see it as a win-win. I don't have to go near the thing, and that stuck-up Nanner boy can learn a valuable lesson. Oh wow, he's talking about B Nanner. Day 4. Man, this job's amazing now. Day 5. Ah, the beast! It's free! I should be safe behind my The rest of the pages are ripped and spattered in blood. Oh no. Alright. Well, that's interesting. Let's put that back in there. Boom. Okay. So it seems like the beast maybe broke out of that cell and then killed Guard G. Gibson. That's really messed up, man. Really messed up. They didn't even go for Baron von Stench. Okay, whatever. Let's go check out the beast cell. Wow. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. Maybe this secret door goes somewhere. Yes, as you can see, this is unfinished, and I'm going to install a piston door to make it a little bit more secrety. But yeah, basically the beast was guarding this secret door, kind of like the Sorcerer's Stone in Harry Potter with Fluffy, the three-headed dog. But yeah, this goes down to the crypt. So we're going down to the crypt, and it's super lit. Boom. It is very nice down here. I really, really enjoyed this build. It is not fully finished. There's a lore aspect that needs to be finished, and the build has some spots, like over here. That's stone. And over here, which is stone, some finishing touches there. That wall should be finished, and then there's a vault that we have back there as well. So yeah, not fully finished, but I mean, I really like it. Yeah. So we have the main, like, crypt area, where it's just, like, extravagant. And then coming back here, I mean, this is all going to be gone. This is just, like, temporary builder stuff. But yeah, this is the blood ritual room, where people do blood rituals. And then this is a Nanner statue. So yeah, with the thorn crown. Gosh. All right. And then this last little section over here is the graves. So we have, you know, like King Nanner Sr. the Betrayed. This was the king that just died. And then over here we'd have one, there we'd have one, there we'd have one. This is King B. Nanner the Third, the horse, which I think is a reference to his fang, maybe. And then there's King J. Nanner the First, the Conqueror. So this was the first Nanner king. This was someone, you know, it's not like it goes in order. This is just notable kings that get put down here, I guess. But yeah, so this is the lore aspect that we were at the finish, and they're all going to have, like, backstories, like biographies and stuff in this book over here. So, yeah. King of the Crypt, the complete biographies of the rulers of Nan Island laid to rest in the Great Crypt. Yeah, and then this one's about King J. Nanner the First, the Conqueror, 834 to 807 BBN. That's before B. Nanner. The first of his great line of the House of Nanner. J. Nanner was the son of a knight. He worked his way through the ranks, becoming a noble servant of the king he would one day overthrow. Whoa! Continued. Upon discovering the king's name on the Blockstein files and exposing him for many other nobles for, that says trafficking, but whatever, trafficking of baby villagers, J. Nanner was able to seize the throne and establish a dynasty. So yeah, big dubs. It'd just be a little section like that. Yeah, and I have a few on my phone that I'm gonna be like copying and pasting. I have one for this guy and this guy. I don't know. I'll figure out the timeline. This guy needs a date. But yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, I really enjoyed making this. But yeah, I'm going to end stream now. I've showed y'all basically everything that I've worked on in the world, other than like my villager area, but that's just a cobblestone box. So yeah, it was a good stream. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.